this is our wrap up of our Plan C New South Wales Silo Tour. So we wanted to just thank you guys firstly for following our adventures. We hope that you get some worthwhile information out of what we've been able to show you, and are interested in what we've got to do, you know, going forward. Plan C, we called it Plan C because originally we were planning on going up north for 6 months. We were going to do Kakadu and go across to Broome, and of course COVID happened. Plan B was Cape,
Top end,
and then the Premier shut the Queensland border. Understandably, these things happen. What it did do was force our hand essentially.
Made us research a little bit more about our own state, really, New South Wales.
And we were really chuffed that we got the opportunity to do it, because going out west and south of New South Wales probably wouldn't have been on our top 5 things to do.
We're more coastal, but hey, we looked at it and went, yeah, this is something we want to do.
And we've just had a fabulous time, and hopefully we were able to capture that in some of the photos and some of the vlogs that Sean's put together. I want to say a big thank you to our friends that joined us. So we had another few families with us. We had Kalinda, Jane, their son Isaac, and their puppy Dusty. We had Missy and Hugh and their 2 dogs Zoe and Zeus, and we had Johnny and Taz with us. A great crew. So thanks to you guys for making our trip as fun and as memorable as it was.
Hope you get some kicks out of the footage that we put up later on. Everyone features in everything we've done pretty much, but yeah.
So essentially what did we do? We covered over 4,000 kilometres, and we visited 15 of the 18 silo art trail silo art that we were going to have a look at. So
we left
the silo,
3 off. So
yeah, which they were up around the Tamworth area, which isn't too far from us. So we're hoping that we will be able to go and do them over a long weekend, and we'll add them to our website and all of our socials once we get the opportunity to do those. But there's silos and artwork all throughout Australia. So our objective now is to obviously hit all of the silo art.
Yeah, Queensland, Victoria. Victoria has some cracking ones too, so yeah, we'll try and hit most of them over our duration of travels.
Yeah, we done 14 nights in total. We left the Hunter Valley, and where did we head off to first?
We went up towards, we were heading Lightning Ridge way, so our first stop was Merriwar, silos there. Got some snaps, I think we grabbed something to eat, hit the IGA there, and then we shot off to Armatree.
We started at Armatree Hotel there for the night. Really friendly, great place to just get a quick bite to eat and bunker down for the night.
Top little campground.
We went off to Lightning Ridge, Cobar, out to Broken Hill.
Silverton. Day
trip out to Silverton, which was worthwhile. Went to famous Silverton Hotel, had some lunch. Balranald, Narrandera.
Yep.
We stayed at this most amazing little place at Narrandera. They call it Local Beach or Town Beach.
Town Beach. It was awesome, right? Like a little sandy area, beautiful running stream, because we've had rain, so everything was lush, but it was a top little spot, yeah.
Then we made our way to Gundagai, down Bathurst, out through Hay Young, all of those kind of places.
We headed to Mudgee. And
then Mudgee is where we spent our last 2 nights.
A couple of nights at Mudgee Showgrounds, that was great. Michael, the caretaker there, was awesome. It was only $22 a night, it was brilliant. And we sussed out a fair bit of Mudgee while we were there. We hadn't had a chance to hit Mudgee before, and it's really only 4 hours from home, so we got to check it all out at Mudgee.
Yeah, not even. So some of our highlights for the trip were, number 1 would have had to have been the scenery and the sunsets. It was such vast difference in the landscape. So you've got the typical outback red dirt desert, which is amazing to see.
Yeah.
And then as we travelled down south,
Lush green hills.
beautiful mountains of green hill. Oh, it was just fabulous to
And
see.
canola fields, it's all yellow, it's unreal. Yeah.
Emus, goats on the side of the road.
Yeah, the amount of wildlife.
All the baby sheeps and lamb and whatever. It was just fabulous to see. Springtime, I would highly recommend doing
The
this
hot springs,
springtime.
the Pilliga Hot Springs, Lightning Ridge Hot Springs.
Yeah.
We
We did a farm stay. Karina, don't hold me to that. I might be saying it wrong.
We'll pop it up.
Yeah,
No.
station. That was in Lightning
Ridge.
Ridge.
It's 14k out of Lightning Ridge. Well worth it. The guys out there were amazing. They had their own big communal campfire. They brought down oysters one night. We stayed there. There was two sections there. There was a section around the main area, and then there was a dam stay. You went through a gate. They had plenty of acreage there, and we stayed around a dam. So it was really good there.
It is a working station too, so
Yep.
you can do as little or as much as you want.
there.
So they had lots of animals. So they had the geese, and they had pigs, and they had 400 odd
Yeah, it
chooks,
was
whatever. It was really cool. We were only there for a short time, so we didn't get our hands dirty essentially, but it was really cool
Yeah.
place to come and go from, and they were really friendly. The living desert sculptures were really cool to go
Silverton.
and see.
Yeah.
What else? The Daydream Mine.
Daydream Mine at Silvington. We went down 40 metres underground. We had Kenny, he was our tour.
Not Kenny, Kevin.
Kevin, sorry.
Kevin.
Kevin was our tour guide. He'd been on that site for 26 years. Very knowledgeable. He was a bit of a character, a bit of a card like yourself, so I really clicked well with him. And yeah, he was great.
If you recommendation for the ladies, if you're a little bit sensitive, Kevin's probably not the tour guide for you. But if you like a bit of tongue in cheek and
Yeah.
accept it for what it was he was quite funny
He is.
and very, very knowledgeable. What else? We did a Mount Grenfell historical site where there's some really, really well preserved Aboriginal artwork down there in some of the caves.
Yeah.
That was probably a highlight for me.
Definitely for me too. It was a bit off the beaten track. It was off the highway. We had a bit of rain, so we had we're lucky we had the gear and the truck that we have and the van, and we persevered and went along some real muddy and wet tracks. But we got there, and the Aboriginal artwork there was, I've never seen such a great Aboriginal artwork in my life. It was unreal. It was well worth it. The history there was amazing.
There was a great little picnic spot which
Yeah,
had
had lunch.
long drop toilets and stuff, very well maintained considering it was a little bit off the beaten track, and just, yeah, probably a highlight as well.
Yep.
But we'll wrap it up there for now. There'll be plenty of footage, there'll be plenty of stuff on our socials on our webpage, so check that out. And if there's anything else that you're after, any questions, any advice, any more detail that we haven't popped up, just let us know,
Yeah.
and we'll get back to you.
Stay tuned for our next destination, which won't be too far away. We're going to hit the road as much as we can, so check out the Glamper vans.
Yeah.